Chicago and the Philippines. A comprehensive review of the week's special community events, featuring many exciting personalities, handled by the most professional Chicago Philippine Reports TV staff.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Chicago Philippine Reports TV, still the #1 Filipino show in the Midwest. I'm Gurley Pascual. Welcome to our show. Today we have all the top stories from the Philippines. We also have what's happening in our own Filipino American community of Chicago. We have interesting interviews led by our very own executive producer, Miss Veronica Leighton. We have Brigitte, Cueter, Carino. All these are coming up and more afterward from our sponsors. Please stay with us.
Yan! Dito na! Perfect!
The House of Representatives and other relevant government agencies are urged to withhold the issuance of clearances to former lawmaker Zaldi Co pending investigations into his alleged involvement in the flood control controversy. Kamanggagawa Party List Representative Elijah San Fernando filed on Tuesday House Resolution 435 for this purpose after receiving information that Co applied for accountability clearance at the lower chamber.
Nung nakita ko yung dokumento, ay meron na lang isang department na hindi pumipirma. And that is the accounting department. Kapag binigyan siya ng clearance, it's as if the institution is letting him walk away scot-free.
In a text message to ABS-CBN News, House Secretary General Cheloy Garafil explained that the accountability clearance is a requirement for all House employees who separate from service, but it is in relation with the return of office properties issued to them for use while in service. Co resigned as congressman last September and has yet to return to the country after being implicated in the flood control controversy. House Infrastructure Committee co-chairperson Terry Ridon bared on Tuesday alleged problematic flood control projects in Davao City and Davao Occidental, including supposed unconstructed, incomplete, and poorly situated projects. Citing reports from the Department of Public Works and Highways, Ridon tagged 3 flood control projects in Davao City as unconstructed and 10 more as incomplete. 2 flood control projects in Davao City and 1 in Davao Occidental are allegedly poorly situated according to Ridon.
These structures don't protect vital assets. It increases flooding downstream. So ibig sabihin, these projects should not have been proposed from the beginning. Kasi nga, sa totoo lang, wala ho yung pakinabang sa mga tao. Hindi matutulungan po yung mga komunidad, tapos lalo pong magbabaha doon po sa mga mas mababa pong mga lugar.
Ridon meanwhile said no structure has yet been built in 2 sites for flood control projects in Malita, Davao Occidental. One was scheduled to start in February 2025 and the other in July 2025. The House Infracom co-chair will coordinate with the Independent Commission for Infrastructure to include these in their investigation.
Very clear po na there's every reason for the ICI to basically go into Davao City, to go into Davao Occidental. Dahil nakita ho talaga natin dito na hindi ho totoo na lahat po ng mga proyekto ay kompleto, na lahat po ng mga proyekto ay wala pong problema.
During the Tuesday meeting of the House Committee on Government Reorganization, the ICI suggested to include in the independent body's power the authority to have complete access to information from government agencies in pursuit of its mandate, the authority to issue closure or revocation of registration of establishments found involved in anomalous transactions, and the power to recommend the cancellation of professional license of those involved. The House Speaker meanwhile gave assurances the lower chamber will approve the proposed measure strengthening the ICI before Congress goes on break this December.
Sa harap ng mga ulat ng katiwalian at ghost projects, hindi sapat ang galit. Kailangan natin ang solusyon. Ang ICI bill ay makakatulong upang mapanagot ang mga individual na sangkot sa katiwalian sa flood control projects.
We welcome that any other additional powers granted to the ICI or this time with the creation of a new commission will be welcome because it will make the task more efficient and faster.
In the upper chamber, a technical working group tackled the counterpart bill.
Yung dagdag na kapangyarihan ng magiging Independent People's Commission, no? Yung power to subpoena, power to cite in contempt, ang mga magiging sagabal, no? Dito sa proceedings, sa mga nagsisinungaling o kaya ay hindi sumasagot ng maayos, no? So the power to cite them in contempt, the power to freeze mga assets, the power to look into bank records.
ICI Chairperson Andres Reyes Jr. and Commissioner Rogelio Singson attended the TWG meeting.
Towns in Pampanga have turned into vast floodplains with water reaching up to 5 feet deep in parts of Macabebe, Masantol, and Apalit. Despite clear skies, rising tides and water spilling over from upland provinces like Tarlac, Nueva Ecija, and Bulacan are keeping many areas submerged. In Macabebe, even the main roads are impassable. Residents like Alberto Mendoza of Apalit endure the daily struggle of living in floodwaters that refuse to subside.
Kahit paano, siyempre, nahihirapan ka, titiisin mo na lang. Kaya maghapon, dito na lang ako, nakupo na lang ako dito para hindi magkalipunga. Hindi na sumali yung alipunga dito sa psoriasis ko.
Mendoza says he's lost in faith in government's flood control projects that have failed to protect their community.
Hindi ko nga alam kung anong pinagawa nilang flood control ito, kung ito yung ito yung naging ilog na eh.
According to the Municipal Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office, floodwaters continue to rise due to the slow water discharge to the Pampanga River system.
We are expecting yung flood or yung rainwater that na-experience po sa upper stream ng Pampanga River Basin ay bababa towards the Macabebe and Masantol area. So kaya we are not, kahit na medyo maaraw na po ang ating area and the general area around the Macabebe, kami po tumataas pa yung tubig.
Cruz says 22 of Macabebe's 25 barangays are now flooded, and once high tide peaks, all of Macabebe is expected to be submerged.
In fact, mamayang konti niyan, all 25 will be all under floodwaters kasi pataas na po niyan yung high tide. And incidentally po, these past days, ang high tide po natin ay nasa 4.9 feet.
Across Pampanga, 73 barangays in 9 LGUs remain inundated, displacing nearly 2,000 families or more than 6,500 individuals. Local officials are calling for a comprehensive flood control master plan, saying the situation worsens each year with tidal surges and silted waterways. In Aurora Province, where the Typhoon Uwan first made landfall, residents are still reeling from the devastation. Coastal towns like Dinalungan were pounded by massive storm surges that swept away homes and livelihoods.
Sobrang lungkot. Yung siyempre talagang nakakapanlumo na ganito ang nangyari. Hindi namin sipat akalain na ganito talaga. May mga dumarating man na bagyo na nasisiraan po kami pero buo pa rin. Hindi ganito. Eh ngayon talagang dinas out po niya talaga. Sobrang lakas po ng storm surge.
Mayor RV Vargas of Dinalungan is appealing for government help, not just for rebuilding homes but also for long-term flood control projects. Relief efforts have reached the province, with ABS-CBN Foundation Sagip Kapamilya delivering food and supplies to evacuees in Dipakulaw and neighboring towns. In Isabela Province, the flooding hasn't let up. Water from the Cagayan River and the release from Magat Dam have submerged farmlands into Mawini and nearby areas. Farmers like Rodalyn Manalo are mourning the loss of their crops and their income.
Tanim po lahat yan, mais, gulay, ganun po. Ngayon wala naman kasi nabaha na naman, ma'am. Paano na yung kinabukasan namin ngayon?
According to Mayor Venus Bautista of Tumawini, the LGU is providing assistance to help affected farmers recover. More than 7,000 families in Tumawini have been affected, with over 1,400 evacuees still staying in temporary shelters.
Yan! Dito na! Perfect!
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. Guess what? They want your money and they can take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter right over here that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you right now. So what do? You fight back by letting our team of experts work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And hey, we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws, and we'll fight really hard to save your money. So if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket. 5 minutes of your time right now can save you thousands of dollars. And the best part, it's a free call, so please call right now.
In times of economic uncertainty and chaos, your money means nothing. You may not even be able to get it from your bank or ATM. And the money you do have in the stock market will go down and down and down. It's happened during every economic cycle, and it will happen again. What you can bank on is gold and silver. Gold and silver have been a reliable and trusted form of currency for thousands of years. Gold and silver have never been worth zero, and typically gold holds its value and sometimes grows during economic turmoil. Call the Gold Hotline now and learn how to protect your money and your assets with gold and silver. And learn how to set up a new IRA or roll over your current one into a gold-backed IRA. Protect your money from the next market crash with gold and silver. Call now for your free gold guide.
Do you need to get your hands on some extra money right now? Maybe $25,000 or more? If you're a homeowner, now is the perfect time to get cash out. While homes in many neighborhoods like yours have gone up in value, you can use the money for anything. It's yours. You can buy an investment property, pay for college, pay off higher interest debt, or make home improvements. A cash out refinance is the perfect solution to get the cash you need. If you need $25,000, $50,000, or even $100,000, now's the time. Home values are up, and so is your equity. We offer you a way to use it. No need to sell your home or use your savings. Call New American Funding now and speak to a cash out refi specialist and see how much cash out you can get.
Call New American Funding at 855-332-3929. That's 855-332-3929. Call 855-332-3929.
ViaTimes, vital news, vibrant views for the Filipino Asian communities in Chicago. ViaTimes for your most interesting and exciting reading and your party coverages. ViaTime has very interesting columnists. You name it, ViaTimes has it. Law, Filipino news, dentistry, immigration, humor, serious opinions, health, beauty, mysticism, Bata Corner, showbiz, and intelligently written editorials. Call ViaTimes at 773-866-0811.
Hello. Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat and welcome to Veronica's segment of the show. Today, I have a very exciting guest, a longtime friend of mine. That's why I'm so excited in interviewing this lady here on our show. And he's none other than, but she really does not need any more introduction, but I still have to introduce Miss Esther Hana. Hello. Esther Hana has been our very popular and legendary, and what else, musician in our community. She plays the piano, teaches piano lessons, and also she sings. Very beautiful voice, and she sings in multiple languages, right, Esther? Thank you. Okay, help me welcome Miss Esther Hana. Thank you. I'm so excited to have you here today, Esther. It's been a long time no see. It's been more than a year or so. Okay. All right. I invited you here today to talk about your upcoming concert, believe it or not, with a very, very popular Filipino musician from the Philippines, actually. And his name is The Boys, Mr. Sofronio Vasquez.
Yes.
Right. Okay, Esther. Mr. Sofronio Vasquez is coming to Chicago for a concert with you.
I'm proud to be part of this one. I'm proud to be able to know him. I'm proud that he has won The Voice and he's a protege of Michael Bublé, I understand. So we are really a race of singers and musicians, I think. And of course, TV producers.
All right. Okay. So he's coming to Chicago to have a concert with you. Is there any special group or organization who invited him here or thought of having a concert to offer the community with you as a starring and him as another starring in the starring role?
Yes, Sir Kapintig with Jing Mascareñas. She was the one who invited me to participate in this one, the theater group, Sir Kapintig. Powerful organization of theater people.
And Sir Kapintig has been around the community producing some, well, of course, it's about mostly Filipino stories.
Yes.
And, wow, they've been around for many years.
Yes.
And, they have preserved our Filipino culture here in this community. And who is the leader of the Sir Kapintig this year, this time, Esther?
The originator was Jing Mascareñas, but Ginger Leopoldo has been a big force behind it. Ginger Leopoldo.
Ginger Leopoldo.
Yes.
She's the one who's at the helm of this organization.
Yeah.
And of course, with Mr. Sofronio Vasquez, with you to be presented in a concert here, that is really a big deal in this community. Can you talk about it?
Oh, yes. I was not really aware of what was going on until Jing Mascareñas told me about Mr. Sofronio Vasquez. And so to be able to partner with him for this dream Pangarap show, I'm very happy. And right now, they are even looking for the grand piano for me to play on at this Allegra banquet hall. And well, it's a dinner dance. It's a dinner show from 6 to 10. But we have not rehearsed yet. It's still a little bit away, but I'm going to meet him and we're going to talk about our repertoire. I know what I'm going to do, but with him, I do not know yet. But it will be a beautiful evening. I'm sure it will be a beautiful surprise. And I'm very proud to be part of this.
Is it really, how is the numbers or the performances itself will be shown? Would you be accompanying in your piano Mr. Vasquez in his songs?
I think I will. Yes. Yes.
Well, oh my goodness gracious, that will be so exciting. And what is going to be the format of the show? How is it gonna be?
I was not told yet. We haven't really discussed it, except that there's dinner and there's a show, and that the theme is Pangarap, and he will have his part, I will have my part. And then, of course, I will accompany him because of the piano. There is no accompaniment. We don't want to use a -1 or an MP3. So that's how I got to be part of this one.
Will it be mostly Filipino songs, or will be a mixture of English and Filipino?
It will be. It will be a mixture. It will be a mixture.
Will be a mixture.
Yes.
How long? How long will the program be?
Probably about 50 minutes. 50 to 60 minutes.
This is his first time to come to Chicago, correct?
Yes. Yes.
And since he won the what's that, talent, the voice,
something.
voice title.
Yes.
Of You Got Talent, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where his fame started. And he's really a beautiful singer. Really beautiful singer. I've seen him. I've seen a lot of his performances on YouTube.
I agree.
And how about you, Esther? Are you going to be always on the stage with him, or
We will figure it out yet how it's going to be. It will be a beautiful surprise for you, all of you. But we are going to make the program as beautiful and as appealing to a broad spectrum of the audience. That's what I want it to be, and I'm sure Sofronio Vasquez would like that too. And the producers.
why is the title Pangarap? How did it come out?
I think it's because all of us have our own dreams of whatever. It could be visiting another country, staying in another country. It could be having a career, having our dreams in our lives. I think that's how it came through. And we have done so much, from being in the Philippines, coming here, trying our best to fulfill what we wanted to do. Our dreams are slowly being realized. And we encourage people to do that, the listeners and the young people to keep dreaming and working towards it.
Okay. Besides besides this concert that you're going to be appearing in, what have you been doing these days, Esther, as far as your music career is concerned?
Ooh. Last Saturday, I was with the Asian American Jazz Festival. And this was at the Elastic Arts, sponsored by the Japanese organization. It was a very, very successful one. It was a 4-day affair. Yoko Nogi and myself, we had different times on stage last Saturday at Elastic Arts, Saturday. But they had another one Sunday, and it was about electronic music. Some are very experimental, really wonderful group of musicians. So I was very happy to be invited to be part of it. The Rondalia was part of it in 2014, the Philippine Rondalia. And another one that I was just doing was 2 weeks ago was the Italian American Humanities Foundation. So I had a quintet, and we did the music from Puccini to Mancini. It was a wonderful opera, and Jim Croce and Joe Raposo and Louis Prima, all Henry Mancini and Ennio Morricone. That was the Italian American side. And I'm also part of Gaslight Club, which I think you're familiar with, the Gaslight Club.
Yes. Sounds exciting. Sounds exciting. Do you still teach piano lessons?
Not lately.
Yeah.
No, because when I travel, I feel that the students are left out on their own, especially the younger ones. I did teach about 15 students, and we would have recitals in the house, but I didn't want to leave them when I would go on vacation. Before COVID, I really did a lot of that. And then after COVID, we stayed, but I just decided to continue playing and composing. I've been composing a lot. Yeah.
Personally, you have some projects back home that you've been doing. I'm aware of that. And would you like to mention some of those projects, Esther, in helping our country and some Filipinos back home?
Yes. Since about 2004, 2005, I started selling instruments there to my little town, Dalagete, Cebu. And that was an ongoing project until about 2020, when I couldn't go home anymore. But they continued. They have their own teachers, they have their students, and I send some music instruments still. Because once the student knows a music instrument, he can go to college and have a scholarship, music scholarship. And they can study engineering or nursing or teaching. It's a very rewarding thing for them to continue their higher education through music.
Beautiful, Esther, beautiful. And you're a very wonderful person to do that.
Thank you.
And, okay, before we sign off, will you please invite our viewing audience to this big concert coming up in Chicago?
Yes, I do invite you all to listen to this wonderful singer that we are going to be proud of. We are very proud of. And I'm happy that I will be able to help him with this concert here in Chicago. And for my part, I have decided my repertoire might be interesting, I hope, because I am translating Summertime by Gershwin into Visayan and Tagalog. So I'm going to sing that. That's my debut of doing Summertime in Visayan and Tagalog. And then the Pandanguhan, our Filipino folk song, Pandanguhan, which I played last Saturday for the Asian American Jazz Festival. I'm going to play that, and I'm going to incorporate an Algerian Arabic song in there. And also another Japanese beautiful song about the snow falling. And so it's for me, music is all over. You don't have to have borders with music. That's my belief, that we can talk because of music. You can talk together. So
can you entertain us briefly by singing a little bit of your songs, or any of your songs? Surprise, surprise.
Ting init, way kabalaka si undong. Hinay ang dagan sa panahon. That's Summertime. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Esther. You're a Girl Scout.
I didn't know you would ask, but
all right. Surprise. I really enjoy having you here, and I thank you for gracing our show today. And hanggang sa muli, Esther.
Thank you so much.
And maraming salamat sa iyo. At maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood. Ako po si Veronica. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye, Esther.
Thank you.
This is a prayer and a reminder. All we have is now. Anak, umuwi ka na.
Worldwide this morning, growing concern over a growing health crisis.
The World Health Organization has just declared that this is a pandemic.
Hi. I can't hug you. Don't touch me.
Over the last several days, we have seen peaceful demonstrations.
Protests over police brutality continued here in Austin.
Remember when you started going to college? You came home a liberal?
Dad, please.
That's what we do to you guys in school.
All these people that we never met and never will meet because of what had happened to them. It's just too much.
the way that our family communicates is not necessarily, it's not great.
What advice would you give for those of us that are struggling?
Deal with it.
I think the norm for our community has been to just stay silent and like keep to your own business.
I could definitely be doing more than I'm doing right now, and I know that others can as well.
What if someone is called from God to be an activist?
I can answer that question.
Shouting revolution, oh wow, breaking each tradition.
You don't believe in the Black Lives Matter movement?
An advocacy group reporting at least 3,800 anti-Asian hate incidents since last March.
I'm kind of conflicted. I'm like, maybe I should move home and be here with them.
I hope that this moment makes you take a step forward and a step together in the right direction.
In order for a subject to not be taboo in our community, there always has to be like someone to start that conversation.
You speak up for me when I can't speak up for myself. And I've seen you do that for other people.
I see a lot of people who just kind of cut off friends and family, and I don't think I can do that. I love my parents.
This is a symbol of our voices. If you look at your neighbors around you, you will see who stands with you, who stands for you.
At least I know that you can stand up. That's the thing I'm so happy about.
It's more fun in the Philippines.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat and welcome to Veronica's segment of the show. Today, I have a very interesting lady, Filipino lady, and she's very pretty. Past Mrs. Philippines of PIWC and successful businesswoman in our community. She is, her name is Miss Ginaline Lopez. Hi, Ginaline. Welcome to our show. This lady is really a very dynamic lady in our community. She was a Hall of Famer of the Chicago Filipino Asian American Hall of Fame, and she owns her own business in home health, and also she is the immediate past president of the Philippine Nurses Association of Greater Chicago. Hi, Ginaline. Welcome to our show. I'm really excited to see you here in this interview. And you know, the PNAGC, which is your nurses organization, just held a very successful induction ceremonies of new officers, and Ginaline is the immediate past president, and she has served for 3 years, successful 3 years. And okay, welcome to our show, Miss Ginaline.
Thank you so much. Good evening, Tita Veronica. It's my honor to be here and to talk to you about the organization.
All right. Okay. Please tell us about the PNAGC, because this is a very young organization of nurses, professional nurses here in Chicago. And so far for the last 3 or 4 years that's been around us, it has done very good projects for our community. And Ginaline, as the president, I can give her some accolades for serving as the successful president of this organization. And Jeannaline, how were you able to serve successfully this young organization?
Yeah. First of all, PNAGs is composed really of nurses, mostly from Illinois. And we have board members and officers that serving the organization. And for the organization, we have our mission, and then we also have our projects such as providing financial grants to our Filipino scholars in the Philippines. Actually, as of the moment, we have 13 scholars that we are helping in the Philippines. And aside from that, we also provide free seminars every year during springtime. So we have teachers, we have nurses, we have venues, they go there every year, and we provide education, continuing education to the nurses. Aside from that, we also do volunteer work and humanitarian services to other Filipino community organizations, such as the Santa Cruzan Group of Chicago and the Chicago Mabuhay Lions Club. The organization also promote the Filipino heritage and culture. In fact, we also have the Filipino Nurses Association of the dancers, the cultural group dancers, where we perform in Fiesta Pinoy and different events. So as a whole, the organization is really doing a good job in the community.
Great, terrific. In the last induction, I noticed that you have some scholars. Really, when you started the organization, did you have scholars already that you're helping? Are they all from the Philippines or?
All from the Philippines. We
all
started
in the Philippines.
Yes, we started in 2022. So, all the members or the board members each has their own scholars to choose. And then every year we provide scholarship grants to all of them every year, to all 13 students.
All 13. Is it always 13 every year that you're helping?
No, we started with 5 for the first group. And then this following year, we had another 5 group of students. And then the last group was 3 students. So it was 13 all in all. So every year, it's not all at once 13.
Okay. So there's a name that you call this scholarship, right? There's a Filipino name.
Pugay Kamay.
Call them. What is it?
Pugay Kamay Scholarship.
Oh, yes. What does that mean?
Pugay Kamay. Pugay means tribute, offering. So it's like an offering from the organization to the students. And we also have the Pugay Kamay Nurse Excellence Award, in which we recognize those nurses that are extraordinary in their nursing profession. So the Pugay Kamay is also for the scholarship program and Pugay Kamay Nurse Excellence Award.
Okay. How do you choose your scholars?
With the scholar student, most of them are the nursing students and freshmen, the first year nursing students with really excellent, good grades and low income families.
Until they graduate?
Until they graduate. It's like 4 years. So we start helping them from first year up to they finish the 4-year course.
Very good.
Yes.
And you have 13. The number is 13 right now.
Right now, yes.
Helping. Great job.
Mm-hmm.
Great job. Okay. And you also have as a project the recognition of outstanding nurses, and I think the outstanding nurses that you give awards to are from Chicago, right?
No, yes.
How many outstanding nurses do you always have, or do you have more this year?
7. We have the lucky number 7. Extra.
Lucky number 7. You're sticking to number 7? since
Well,
you started?
most of them are, yeah, most are 7 every year. Yes, the lucky number 7.
Lucky 7. The lucky 7 scholars, and this one. And so how do you pick them?
Usually, we do have a committee for the awardees, and from the nomination, we get the nominations, and then we check we have criteria that they have achievements, and most of them have community involvement and voluntary work. Aside from their field of nursing, they usually have community involvement and charity events or activities that they're involved.
Great, terrific. The lucky 7 nurses that you pick every year, huh?
Yes.
So very, very, very good. What else do you try to present to your every year for your guests who attend the induction ball? What other programs do you have?
We're trying to for the coming year, it's gonna be Gemma Smalio is gonna be the incoming president. So we're gonna have more activities. Most likely, we're trying to get projects like helping the orphanage and other charity organizations in the Philippines. We're trying to add more aside from the scholarship and the recognition of the nurses. We're trying to have more projects in the Philippines that we can help. Orphanage, like for example, orphanage in the Philippines. Yes, we're gonna add more.
Great, terrific. You're really doing a great job. Okay, how about membership?
For the membership, most of the nurses here in Illinois, we're trying to do more marketing on the young nurses. We wanna get more young nurses to get involved. We only have a $20 membership fee for the organization, and we're trying to get more of them from the hospital, nursing home, home health. These young nurses, we're trying to make them involved to try to give back to the community, try to do more. Aside from working as a nurse, it's already a very noble profession. But if you try to give back to the community, I think it means more. It means a lot to help a lot of people, aside from being a nurse.
Terrific, terrific. You are a very outstanding nurse yourself, and you are quite successful in what you do in your business. You having a home health business through the years, and how are you able to achieve all these things as a working mother, and also as being a successful professional?
Well, it has to be, I believe it has to be balanced. You need to have time management. You need to manage your time for your family. You need to manage your time with work. And you also have your passion. Because if you have that passion in you and you like to do that certain thing, I think everything is possible. It's the passion in you that will make everything easy because you love what you're doing. So in me, I really like to do community work, volunteers, and helping a lot of people. And that makes it really easy for me to do it.
Well, passion. I can really see that in you, Gina Lynn.
Thank you.
You don't even have to say it. I know that you're a very ardent and passionate person with all the things that you've been doing.
Thank
you. Okay. One last word. Do you want to invite some young membership in your organization?
Yes, I would like to call out all the nurses there in Illinois, not even Illinois, even out of state. There is always a thing to do in the community. Whether you're in Illinois or other states, you have to get involved in the community. You have to learn how to get back to the people because that's the only way to feel satisfaction and fulfillment. Our organization is giving everybody the chance to get involved and to feel fulfilled in whatever profession you have. So that's it.
Great. A very good person, Miss Ginalyn Lopez. Very good person and a successful nurse in our community and a dynamic leader with, everything that this person does is really, it really seems to be quite successful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for gracing our show, Ms. Ginalyn Lopez, immediate past president of the Philippine Nurses Association of Greater Chicago. And I really thank you and maraming salamat sa iyo at maraming salamat din po sa inyong panonood. Ako po si Veronica. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye, Ginalyn.
Thank you. And
hanggang sa muli.
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, bye now.
Bye.
It's more fun in the Philippines.
We would like to welcome all of you to Baladna Jewelry. We have a very big selection of 21-karat gold jewelry imported from the Middle East, from Dubai, Saudi, and Bahrain. And we have a very big selection of diamond. We offer free financing for 6 months, and we have a layaway system which you can leave your stuff for 3 months. We repair gold and we buy old gold. Welcome to Baladna Jewelry.
Salamat po.
Good afternoon. This is Brigitte, Carino, Cueter, bringing you this week's local news from our community. As temperatures drop across the Illinois region, the American Red Cross urges families to take several steps to heat their homes safely. Heating equipment is a leading cause of home fires in this country, said Kelly O'Connell, CEO of the Red Cross of Illinois. But there are steps people can take to avoid having this happen to them. Help keep your family safe by providing at least 3 feet of space around all heating equipment, testing your smoke alarms monthly, and practicing your 2-minute home fire escape plan. Overall, home fires account for most of the 60,000 plus disasters that the Red Cross responds to each year, and home fire responses are 30% higher during cold months than warmer times of year. According to the National Fire Protection Association, NFPA, space heaters are most often responsible for home heating fires. The air traffic controllers who never skipped a day of work despite not being paid amid what President Donald Trump called the Democrat shutdown hoax might be getting a nice $10,000 bonus if the president has his way. All air traffic controllers must get back to work now, Trump wrote Monday on Truth Social, amid the threat of massive airline delays and cancellations due to short staffing amid the government shutdown. Anyone who doesn't will be substantially docked. For those air traffic controllers who were great patriots and didn't take any time off for the Democrat shutdown hoax, I will be recommending a bonus of $10,000 per person for distinguished service to our country, Trump added in his post. For those that did nothing but complain and took time off, even though everyone knew they would be paid in full shortly into the future, I am not happy with you. You didn't step up to help the USA against the fake Democrat attack that was only meant to hurt our country. Special exhibits and displays will once again play an important role in the 82nd Annual Holiday Folk Fair International, America's premier multicultural festival, to be held Friday, November 21st through Sunday, November 23rd at the Exposition Center at Wisconsin State Fair Park in West Allis, Wisconsin, working with Milwaukee Public Schools Fine Arts Departments. The Folks Fair will present 18 murals prepared by Milwaukee Public School students, with the murals depicting worldwide cultures. The following schools participated in the project. On the day before Veterans Day, Illinois State Treasurer Michael Friericks returned a lost Purple Heart medal to the niece of a World War II veteran who was injured while fighting in France and Germany. Friericks reunited Army Rifleman James R. Bennett's medal with niece Patty Nees during a ceremony at VFW Post 5220 in Oak Lawn. It is the 17th lost medal Friericks has returned as part of the Operation Purple Heart, an unprecedented mission to reunite the military honor with the rightful owners. The iconic medal is awarded to individuals wounded or killed during military combat. Bennett was wounded twice during his service, on August 13, 1944 in France, and again on December 13, 1944 in Germany. He returned stateside to his wife Anne a year later, in December 1945, and they made Oak Lawn their lifelong home. Cook County is experiencing its first snowstorm of the season. The county's Department of Transportation and Highways, DOTH, is plowing the 1,620 lane miles the county maintains to keep roadways safe for drivers. Don't crowd the plows while they are working to clear the roads, said Ed Tooley, DOTH Maintenance Bureau Chief. Your best bet is to stay a safe distance behind the plow so you can drive over freshly plowed and salted roadways. Residents are also encouraged to keep an emergency kit in all vehicles in case they break down or get stuck during severe weather. Illinois Secretary of State Alexi Julius kicked off the next phase of the Driving Change campaign by visiting Salem Baptist Church of Chicago, Sweet Holy Spirit Church, and Fellowship Missionary Baptist Church on Sunday to address congregants about skyrocketing auto insurance rates. The Secretary's focus at the services was on asking parishioners to share their stories about unfair and discriminatory rate-making practices employed by auto insurance companies. These stories will help drive real change in the next legislative season, as Julius plans to introduce legislation to fix this inequity. The Driving Change campaign is aimed at preventing insurance companies from using socioeconomic data, such as credit scores, zip codes, and age, to charge Illinoisans higher auto insurance rates. That's all for today. Thank you for watching our news this week. This is Brigitte. See you next time.
This is a prayer and a reminder. All we have is now. Anak, umuwi ka na.
Worldwide this morning, growing concern over a growing health crisis.
The World Health Organization has just declared that this is a pandemic.
Hi. I can't hug you. Don't touch me.
Over the last several days, we have seen peaceful demonstrations.
Protests over police brutality continued here in Austin.
Remember when you started going to college? You came home a liberal?
Dad, please.
That's what we do to you guys in school.
All these people that we never met and never will meet because of what had happened to them. It's just too much.
The way that our family communicates is not necessarily, it's not great.
What advice would you give for those of us that are struggling?
Deal with it.
I
think the norm for our community has been to just stay silent and like keep to your own business.
I could definitely be doing more than I'm doing right now, and I know that others can as well.
What if someone is called from God to be an activist?
I can answer that question.
Shouting revolution, oh wow, breaking each tradition.
You don't believe in the Black Lives Matter movement?
An advocacy group reporting at least 3,800 anti-Asian hate incidents since last March.
I'm kind of conflicted. I'm like, maybe I should move home and be here with them.
I hope that this moment makes you take a step forward and a step together in the right direction.
In order for a subject to not be taboo in our community, there always has to be like someone to start that conversation.
You speak up for me when I can't speak up for myself. And I've seen you do that for other people.
I see a lot of people who just kind of cut off friends and family, and I don't think I can do that. I love my parents.
This is a symbol of our voices. If you look at your neighbors around you, you will see who stands with you, who stands for you.
At least I know that you can stand up. That's the thing I'm so happy about.
Yes.